Welcome to our program. Let's talk about practice Japonica together. With me, CEO and representative of the IISIA, Takeo Harada, and
Yes, with Yaoqin.
yes, this is fourth session.
Yes, the fourth session.
Yes, we have already 3 sessions behind us.
Yeah.
Anyway, this time we'll talk about which
Kawaii
issue?
culture.
Kawaii.
Yes.
What's words in Chinese for kawaii?
可愛.
Kawaii.
A little bit similar to the Japanese words.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Kawaii.
Yes.
Kawaii. Are you kawaii? Yes, of course. Why not? For example, when you're talking to mature Japanese women, it is a little bit ridiculous to use this word,
really?
the expression kawaii,
Yes.
because kawaii is it's something. How can I say something?
Not so positive.
Yes, it's quite positive, but we used to use this word in Japanese, kawaii, normally only with small girls. Yes, small girls, and also oba-chan, with oba-chan, grandmother.
Okay.
The grandmother, either grandmothers or small girls, little girls are kawaii. But you are not kawaii.
Different from.
No, when I talk to you while using this expression kawaii, it sounds a little bit 失礼.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it's something related to the age?
Yes, the age and also the situation. It depends on the situation.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, and but anyway, generally speaking, nowadays the Japanese pop culture is very famous for being kawaii.
Yes.
Yeah, but do you really think so?
But it has a great influence to the Asian countries, yes,
such as China,
by the animation or other games industry. Yes.
Yeah. But the Japanese animations had huge influence to other countries, other cultures.
Definitely.
Even in the European countries, also the United States.
Yeah, of course.
Where everybody loves to see Japanese animations.
Yeah, so many cosplayer in the Western country.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But how about the situation in China?
That's the same situation in China. Yes, the young boys, especially boys, and when they're in childhood, they watch the animation or playing the games, and so there's a big influence on them. Yes.
And how about you? Individually.
Yes, when I was a child, I loved the Japanese animation too.
For example,
like the Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Yes, I loved it so much.
Did you once try to cosplay with the costume of the Sailor Moon?
Yes.
Really? I'd like to see it.
Middle school students. Yes.
Oh, really?
But not for now.
And any other programs, Japanese animations?
So many.
That you like?
Yes.
To see?
So many like the Doraemon.
Doraemon.
Yes.
Doraemon.
So many fans in China, yes.
But do you also have in China such sweets as dorayaki?
Dorayaki. We have something similar to
similar
it.
To the,
yes.
How do you call it? Chinese sweets like dorayaki.
How do we call it?
Yeah.
But we call dorayaki. We call it 铜锣烧.
铜锣烧.
Yes.
铜锣烧.
铜锣烧.
With which Chinese characters? 铜锣烧.
A little bit difficult Chinese characters. Yes.
What's the meaning of this tong?
It's kind of metal. It's a name from the Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Yes. Hong Kong. Firstly, they import the Doraemon animation, so they make a name for the sweets. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Well, getting back to the Japanese pop culture. With the character of Kawaii.
Yeah.
Well, Kawaii sounds very good, but Kawaii has also some, how can I say, negative connotations
Oh, really?
in terms of the cultural studies because,
Studies.
well, kawaii sounds, I can say, as if the Japanese culture is not mature enough vis-a-vis other nations' cultures, such as Western cultures, or even the Chinese cultures. Don't you think so? Don't you have such an impression?
Yes, I agree with you, Ms. Harada. I think it's a kind of different, something different from beautiful. I think maybe beautiful is a more mature impression. So maybe the young boy or young girls like kawaii culture, but when they grow up to an adult, they maybe will change their minds. Yes.
Yeah. Kawaii.
Yeah.
Well, kawaii is a very difficult expression even for the ordinary Japanese because well we are using this expression kawaii every day, almost every day, almost every day because everything on the street in Japan, in the Japanese society is kawaii because they are a little bit, how can I say, a little bit small. For example, when you get to the Japanese supermarket, you can find lots of Japanese styles of vegetables, but they are a little bit small. Don't you think so?
Yes.
When I was in Germany, as when I was in Germany as attaché of the Japanese embassy in Bonn, I was astonished to find out German or European vegetables are so huge. So huge, for example, well, everything, aubergine, for example, nasu, so big.
Yes, that's the same situation in China.
Really? But compared with these European or foreign vegetables, Japanese vegetables, and also the Japanese, how can I say, Japanese dishes, and the Japanese, everything on the table are very kawaii. Small and a little bit delicate. Delicate. But all these things sound very good. But compared with that, kawaii means also kawaii. When you're kawaii, you are also someone who has to be protected by someone else.
Yes, I can understand.
You cannot defend yourself.
Yes.
So that you are kawaii.
Yes, that's the same meaning as you're weak.
Yes, weak. Yes. So such a connotation is also included in the expression kawaii.
That's true. Yes.
And when we talk about Japan as a nation and the nation of being kawaii, this automatically means that Japan is also a tiny country which cannot defend herself by herself. So, well, these things are also included.
Yes.
And when we talk about Japan as a country of being kawaii.
Yes. The opposite to strong.
Yeah, opposite to China, for example. What kind of impression do you have when you talk about the character, natural character of China?
Character.
Is she also kawaii? No.
I don't think so. How about China? Maybe different people have different imagination about China. Yes.
As for you?
I think it's big. Maybe panda.
Panda. But panda are not so. How can I say? Are they?
It's also kawaii.
Are they assertive or no? Well, pandas are also kawaii, but they are sometimes very active in the forest.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah. So, but I think that obviously China is is a country of not being kawaii.
How about your imagination?
Well, China is a country of tiger, for example.
Tiger, maybe in the recent years, it gets stronger and stronger.
Yes, but traditionally, we Japanese have been always being afraid of
Really?
how can I say the external influence from China,
Maybe
the mainland China.
Yeah. I think maybe in the Qing dynasty, it's a very weak country. It was a very weak country, so maybe different from now. Yes.
But from now on?
From now on, I don't know.
You don't know, really. I mean, we are quite confident that Japan will remain a country of being kawaii, while China a country of tiger.
Really?
In Asia.
Really?
But I'm always thinking about the possibility that we, China and Japan and also any other East Asian and Southeast East Asian countries will get together to make, like I said, to make the better world.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe we Japanese will play a little bit another role than being kawaii. Maybe
in the future, you play a leading role in the world.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's possible, I think.
Yeah, I hope so. And China should become a little bit much more kawaii.
Much more, yes. To take a better place.
Well, in this regard, cultural exchanges, not only in terms of the animation, but also in several fields.
Of course.
Such as music and also, like I said, paintings and shodo.
Shodo, yes.
Writing. Are also quite important for all of us because Chinese characters is a very intelligent infrastructure for those who are living in Asia.
Yeah, we share the same Chinese characters, so we can understand each other without language.
When we talk about the kuai or kawaii, we can automatically understand what it does mean because the kuai or kawaii has the same Chinese characters.
That's true. That's amazing.
Yes, and how about any other countries? I mean, the United States. Are they also kawaii?
Definitely not.
No.
I think America give people always a very strong image. Yes. Actually, they are still the number one in the world of the world. Yes.
Yeah. And how about Russia?
Russia, in China, we always have an image of Russia as bear. Strong bear. Yeah.
Strong bear.
Yeah.
Well, very interesting. But nowadays, I recently heard that so many young men and women belonging to the very prominent families in Europe and the United States are now trying to learn the Japanese language very hard.
Oh, really?
Yes. Maybe they, because they want to become also kawaii, or at least to understand what it is. What it is, because kawaii is very phenomenal. It's for entire global community. Well, anyway, as long as we remain kawaii. The world or the global community will remain peaceful and may also collaborative because those who love to cosplay are very, like I say, are used to respect each other.
Yes, that's a kind of cultural communication.
Cosplay. This kind of the positive side of the Japanese kawaii culture is now massively imported to other parts of the global community, which I think is very good.
Yes, so people in all of the world share the same hobby, share the same cosplay characters.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
maybe next time we should also try to cosplay in front of the camera. Anyway, well, you are very. You should look very. How can I say? Well, no. I should try to. I should stop to talk now, right now.
I'm looking forward to see the.
But after that, I will talk that.
Fine, okay.
Well, anyway, this is the end of this program. Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
And next time we will talk about which theme?
We'll talk about the Japanese language.
Japanese language, 日本語。
Yes.
いや、日本語難しいです。But next time we'll talk about the how can I say the nature of the Japanese language, which is totally unknown to those who are living outside Japan.
Yes, very interesting topic. Don't miss it.
Yes. Well, see you next time.
See you next time.
And please don't forget to access to Yaoqin via LinkedIn.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, she has a account on LinkedIn, which is open to the public.
My LinkedIn account.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to make friends with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
LOU.
No, LOU and YAO and QIN.
Yeah, QIN.
Yes.
Is a chin.
Yes, Chin. Yes.
Not king.
Not king.
But we have example. We pronounce the word queen with Q.
Yes.
But not chin.
In Chinese, it's pronounced Qin. Yes. So please don't make mistake.
Okay. Please check it out by typing LOU
LOUYAO and QIN
on LinkedIn.
On LinkedIn, yes. Waiting for you.
Well, please get in touch with us.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you next time.
See you next time.